Okay, so let's do some comparisons between my all-time favorite figure, the Microman figure from 1999, which, you know, it's my all-time favorite, but it's been my favorite since the original Micronauts. So size comparison, they're about the same size. So I never thought that this Microman figure is a 1/24 scale, but if this is 1/24 scale, I'm guessing it technically is. It's 8 centimeters tall for this figure, and looking at it side by side the way they are, it's about the same height. Same shoulders. His legs are a little bit longer on him, and his torso is longer on him, so that's one difference. So let's look at the things about him other than the fact that I gotta get some tweezers, or I'm gonna have to deconstruct and reconstruct his pelvis area right there. But he's got a ball joint right here on his shoulder that goes up this far. His elbow's got a deep incline in it so that you can bend it more than 90 degrees. His hand, which you can choose any hand you want to. I chose the hands with the holes in them because that's what I like the most. You know, it's kind of what I've always liked. Here's his back. Now, when I press this together, I'm pretty sure I broke this right here. Thankfully, it hasn't broken off yet. His head is a front and back panel piece, so it's a ball joint underneath that. So, of course, you got that full range of motion, but I'd be afraid to push it too far forward because his faceplate might pop off. Although we're going to end up replacing his faceplate, I think, unless that's the faceplate right here, which it is altogether possible, but I haven't gone any farther than just building the very basic, figure itself. And then after you build it, it tells you to take it apart and put all the other pieces on it. His hips are on a ball joint. He's got an ab crunch that goes that far forward and doesn't go terribly too far back at all. He's got a waist swivel, which you could take apart, of course, and I'm probably going to have to take that crotch area up and fix that right there. But for now, I won't mess with his left leg. I'm just going to mess with his right leg to show you the articulation. So he can side kick that far. He's on a ball joint, and he's also got, of course, the upper thigh swivel. His leg's on a double bend or double joint, so he can go all the way back and kick himself in the butt, literally. His foot's on a ball joint as well. There's this teeny tiny little thing you have to put in here that Better Ray Bob warned me about, that he said his knees were really hard to put together. And at first I put them together, I was like, oh, this is easy peasy, and I thought I was just going to slide this in there. And then when I saw that pin, getting the pin to line up and everything, getting it in there is the hardest part. Once you do, I had the leg, of course, not attached to him. I was just pushed it down and it went all the way through. And again, of course, his feet are on a ball joint, so it has all the ankle rockers and everything you got. So standing him up, it's not hard at all. And like I said, he's a little bit, well, right now he's not got any armor on. It shows like you take the arms off and blah, blah, blah to get him prepared to put in his feet had to come off so he could put some stuff on his legs. I figure, you know what? I'm fine right now. I just wanted to definitely check out this much of him. There's a lot more to this than just that. This part right here is the finished product. You get 2 pirates and you get a hole, which is also part like a play set of its own or a display stand. It's, yeah, $22 well spent. Because I'm not even finished with it, and I really like it. It's beautiful. It's glow in the dark, and it's so tiny, but I thought it was gonna be way tinier because it says 1/24 scale, and I've always considered this 1/18 scale. So in my universe, it's close enough to 1/18 scale. They could be like the smaller people in real life, like me. So if everybody's 6 foot tall, there's people that are 4 foot tall, and that's what these people basically are. All right. So I'm just wanted to do a real quick comparison and see, let you guys see what I've done so far. And thank you for all those people on YouTube that have made videos about this. Unfortunately, you didn't know what I was asking for, and I said, well, you got any Microman to compare it to? Nobody knows what Microman is. It's so sad. It's like, this is my favorite series. It was so much fun in 1999, 2000, 2001 when they were making these, and they were reused in some of the Transformers stuff, like some of the play sets. Watch my video on the truck for Microman. All right, so I am fairly impressed so far. I am taking a break now because, yeah, I keep having to run from the sun. It won't be long till I'm going to be in the sun again right here. So I figure I'd just go ahead and get started on this and see what it's like. Thanks for watching. Comment below if you have any questions or comments.